Good evening, Swedish Academy members. My name is Dror Mishani, and I'm very happy to invite you to my studio, located in the south of Tel Aviv. First, let me say I'm grateful and honored to receive this prize. I couldn't have wished for a more important recognition for my debut novel, Utsudade Spar, or in Hebrew, Tik Ne'edar. I also want to thank my translator to Swedish, Nils Larsson, a true co-author of Utsudade Spar, and my publisher, Dorothea Bromberg, who made it possible for you to read the first investigation of Avraham. Why do I write detective novels? I think I write detectives mainly because I love reading them, and because the detective novel, more than any other form of writing, is this form that lets you write yourself while being another. As you can see in my studio, I believe an author of detective novels is never alone in his office. His page is never clean. He's always already surrounded by authors and characters he loves, and his writing is always also a loving act of paying tribute. When did I start thinking about writing my own crime series? It happened only after reading the first Martin Beck novel, Rosanna, in English. As I finished this spectacular novel, a novel that changed the history of the genre, but my own personal history too, I was determined to publish it in Hebrew, but I was also decided to try and create in Hebrew a novel like that. Hebrew literature doesn't appreciate detectives in general, hasn't created many of them, and hasn't even translated a lot. Of course, I read and loved before authors such as Georges Simenon or Henning Mankell, Fred Vargas or Karin Fossum, but before reading Rosanna, I didn't know a crime novel can be as good as that. It taught me that a good detective novel is all about pace and patience, and that it can be as funny as an Nabokov novel and as melancholic as Kafka. I write detective novels also because it allows me to imagine a writing of a whole lifetime, a writing that never stops. I think this is the Proustian aspect of the crime novel, writing your detective until the mutual end. And because I find it fascinating to write about work, as did the writers of the 19th century, and the detective novel is a genre dedicated to the description of work. Finally, I write crime novels because it is a form that allows me to observe and to write about loss and about pain. Because this is almost always what a good crime novel is about, isn't it? A mask of rationality on a face tortured by pain and fear. I'm very, very grateful for your attention, and I hope you'll enjoy the future adventures of Inspector Avraham. The second installment, A Possibility of Violence, will come out in Swedish soon, and the third one that I'm writing right now in my studio. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.